The Consul General and 5 others brutalised a refugee on British soil, and rather than being expelled or prosecuted, they've been allowed to slip off, to flee like cowards, which makes their guilt even more evident. By giving a week's notice to them, which goes so far beyond the Vienna Convention, we have essentially denied Bob Chan any sense of justice. At this point, I'm afraid the government is being opaque, and I cannot identify any meaningful action that they have taken beyond giving them notice to flee this country, and essentially allowing the Chinese Communist Party now to claim that it was simply the end of the diplomats' term in Britain. They were not removed, they were not expelled, it was just time for them to leave our country.
Exactly so.
I am not asking the government to be tough for toughness' sake. Justice is needed to deter future action and to make sure that we stand by the refugees who come to this country for safety. Now I'm asking her to please reassure refugees in our country that we will not stand for transnational repression, and we will take action by declaring those individuals who have fled persona non grata so they can never return to British soils again and potentially brutalise or undermine the values that we have in this country.
Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As I set out in my statement in our conversations with the Chinese Embassy in London, and indeed at post our ambassador's conversations with the Chinese government in Beijing, we were very clear the Chinese diplomats' behaviour was completely unacceptable. But because, as I say, we believe in the operational independence of the police, we asked for the GMB to be allowed to investigate the matter and asked that the Chinese would cooperate fully with the police investigation. The diplomatic frameworks that exist for that very purpose were followed, and we are content with the outcome that the Chinese direction from Beijing was to bring their people home and remove them from being accredited members of the UK diplomatic corps.